Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, Pisces? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Happy Wednesday, hump day. We made it through, right? I love you guys. I see y'all. Thank y'all so much for your support. Thank you so much for interacting in the comments. I see y'all, and you're actually, believe it or not, Pisces, you're actually pushing your content out. I know we have a little ways to go to get the numbers up, but I can see the big change of pushing it out by leaving comments and sharing and liking. That's allowing you to pop up as on the radar that you want more of the videos. So thank y'all so much for understanding the assignment. Thank you so much as well for your support. New viewers, cross watchers, come on in, take what resonates. Okay, reverse the roles how they fit in your life. Listen, I don't know y'all life, so you're gonna have to reverse the roles how they fit in your life. But spirit guides, God, this is for Pisces. What's in the energy? Okay, what's in the energy for my beautiful Pisces? I love you too. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. So let's see what's coming towards you. Let's see what spirit got for you. Okay. Endings. Death. Okay. Death card. Something has come to an end. Okay. I feel as though, Pisces, that something finally come to an end. You got the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like whatever this is that came to an end, okay, you got tired of it not being reciprocity. I feel like for some of y'all, remember, everybody's on different timelines. Some of you already done been through this. It's over. Some of you going through it right now. Or some of you this coming up in your near future. But I feel like this, whoever you are, you could have ended something with a earth sign or a air sign, okay? This person, you got tired of this breadcrumbing. I feel like whoever this was could have love bombed you, breadcrumbing. It could have been a one-sided connection, okay? And you got tired of it, okay? Tell me more, Spirit. I just saw the card that you haven't fully closed this cycle, even though you may not be with this person, but you haven't closed the cycle out, okay? Or the person that you have left and ended it with, they have not closed, they're not closing the cycle out on you. I feel like you were very unhappy because I feel like, Pisces, this was a one-sided connection. If it wasn't a one-sided connection, you got tired of the breadcrumbing. The Six of Pentacles is no reciprocity. Also, if you ended it, it depends on what the cards are that are laying out here. You ended something, that means that it's you are out of a relationship, out of a connection. You're no longer dealing with somebody because you're not happy. You wasn't happy the way this person came into your life, the way this person was treating you. And when I say that, that means that there was no reciprocity. And what I mean by reciprocity is that you showed your cup and you did what you're supposed to do, but this person love bombed you or played with you, breadcrumb you, like just like they wanted you to chase them. They wanted, they sprinkled a little bit and wanted you to come out. They just would not be fully tapped into this connection that y'all were in. And so you found yourself you were very unhappy because of the way this person was hot, cold, in, out. You know what I'm saying? This person did not value you like you should have been valued, okay? Yeah, you got the Two of Pentacles here. This person could have been juggling you. This person could have had another person, or you were the main person that this person was juggling you with, okay? The reason why this person could not fully concentrate on you because they was dealing with somebody else, okay? Or this puts you in the energy of deciding that you're no longer going to deal with this breadcrumb and this in and out, this hot and cold, treating you less than type of energy. But I'm really picking up that this person was juggling you, okay? Pentacles are in here. So that means that this is an earth sign. Taurus, okay, I said a Gemini. Might have been a Gemini for somebody. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in here. Also a Leo could be in here as well, okay? This person was definitely juggling you. Yeah, you left somebody out in the cold. See, that's at the bottom of the deck. You left somebody out in the cold, okay? You left them stuck like Chuck, okay? You got the Hangman in the upright. You left whoever you left hanging stuck like Chuck, okay? You got tired. Look at that. Knight of Wands in the reverse. You got tired of this person playing games with you. You see what I'm saying? You cut that in and out, hot, cold, okay. Yeah, you left them stuck like Chuck in the heavy earth sign here. very heavy earth sign. You left them stuck like Chuck. You stopped letting them come in and out, treating you any kind of way. Because the nine of wands, you were dealing with a player energy. Okay? You were dealing with somebody hot, cold, had another woman, You could have been a side chick, side dude, or you just could have been somebody that it was, stay to play to stay, You were friends with benefits, whatever it was. You stopped them. Okay? You stopped whoever this was, horny ass, with the strength in the reverse, horny. Only come around when they wanted some beef jerky or wanted some peaches, okay? You stopped that, okay? 10 of wands. Okay, you let go of this burden. This person was heavy burden you with how this person was really stressing you out. It's like you carried a lot of burdens. They were playing with your feelings. It's all right here. This person was playing with your feelings, okay? Only time they, like I said, horny. Only time they come around, they wanted something. And they put a lot of pressure on you, a lot of burdens on you. It's like this person would not help you. You could have been with this person for quite some time. For some of you, you could have been dealing with this situation 1 to 10 years, okay? And you finally got out of it with the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. It took some time. You finally got and left this person, okay? I feel like you're now single and you're looking for somebody real. You're looking for somebody. You got options too, Pisces. You see what I'm saying? You got options. You looking for something real. You want your soulmate. I feel like you are solo now. You're independent. You're solo. You self-sufficient, getting yourself, you're doing good for yourself. You got a lot going for yourself. But I feel like this person was somebody that was holding you back, that held you back for, look at the Devil card. Oh my God, look at that. This is somebody that could have been mentally brainwashing you, y'all are going to be together. You're like this or that. That manipulation, that control, okay? This was a karmic person that you were dealing with. Karmic relationship, karmic man, karmic woman. Take what resonates and put you in the energy of the 2 of Swords. It was a difficult decision because this person had you wrapped around their finger as far as your mentality. They will come in and out. They had you right where you want, but you realize that you're not happy. You actually was miserable, okay? But I also feel as though that you couldn't see the forest for the trees, okay? Because due to the Ace of Wands, because of the chemistry, the sex just wheeled you in, okay? That demonic soul tide, okay? You couldn't see the forest for the trees. And with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, it's like you couldn't see, okay? Because due to the Ace of Wands, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because of the beef jerky or the peaches, had you blinded, okay? Because this person knew how to do you, how to get you, okay? And for some of you, you're still stuck in this. This could be a baby daddy, baby mama. It could be somebody that you're in a toxic relationship, or, because some of you haven't moved over to calmer waters, okay? I'm just going to tell you like that. Let me get some confirmation here. Whoever this is, made you. It was very difficult for you to end this person. Now, I saw the World card in the reverse. So even though you said it's over, but you haven't closed that cycle. See, that's a big difference. The Death is here. It's over. You're saying, I'm over it. I'm done. I can't take this no more. I'm releasing this stress, this burden. All I do is worry. You keep saying you're going to do right, this right, You keep saying you're not cheating. You're not doing this, but you left. You may not be talking to him or her. You may have moved out of the house. You may not be in communication, but the cycle isn't closed. You understand what I'm saying? That's a big difference. Okay? You left them out in the cold. You left them like the card is here. You left them stuck like Chuck. Okay? You left them stuck like Chuck. You left them out in the cold because you got tired of you put some of you changed your changed your locks on your doors is what Spirit is telling me. But right here, as you can see this here, Strength card. You say no, you ain't getting no more punani or beef jerky. You left them stuck it's stuck right here. Hangman. All this energy. You got a lot of energy here, Pisces. I don't think I've done a reading. It's been a minute I think it might have been a week I haven't done your reading. Yeah, you left them stuck like Chuck. You left them out in the cold. I feel like this person one night could have came to your house, was trying to get in. You wouldn't let him in or let her in. Okay. And because you already knew, you got tired of this person's player energy. Okay. And you know what he or she was coming to the house You know what they was coming to the house for. And it's like this person, this could have been somebody that would not commit to you, that just didn't want to settle down and thought they was going to keep dumping their poison into your system. Very devil energy, very, very manipulating. Okay, this person could be very threatening with their words. Okay, or they just brainwash you, make you promises that are not, okay, that they do not fulfill, because they were too busy trying to be a player. And so, hey, if I can have my cake and ice cream too, I can give Pisces a story and the other person a story too. So this person's good at playing that player role, okay? Good at that Knight of Wands, okay? In, out. They only come around when they want something. In, out. You might hear from them one day. He come over and he or she come over and you have sex and blah blah blah, get what they want, and then next thing you know, they leave you. You can't find them. You hear from him or her 2 weeks later, or 3 days later, 4 days later, and they just pop up like they want to just pop up when they get ready to pop up. This person pop up when he get ready to pop up. That's because he or she was juggling you. They had somebody else. And so this put you at a crossroad, but you got tired of this burdened. The Ten of Wands in the reverse is that you released this burden. Took some time for y'all, but you are now single. You're independent. You're out looking good. But let's get some confirmation and see what's going on. I had to break that down. I had to really break it down. Let's see what. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Okay, you went through a lot of anxiety. This is from another whole total deck. You went through a lot of. You went to you just had your breaking point with this connection. You had your breaking point with this person playing games. You just had your breaking point. Like I said, a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless night, a lot of burdens. Okay, a lot of stuff you went through with this man or this. Yeah, look at here. You look at here. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You was not on the right karmic wheel. Okay, you were not on the right wheel. You was on a karmic wheel. Okay, you met this person and started dealing with this person when this person was on their karmic wheel. Okay. And that's why you went through a whirlwind. That's why you went through hell with this Ten of Wands. That's why all hell, everything was weighed on you, because you met somebody that was in their karmic cycle. Okay. You could have met this man or this woman when they were with somebody, and that was a karmic person. And so therefore it just hit you even worse. You see what I'm saying? That's why I always tell everybody it's very important that you are healed, that you are tapped into yourself, because this can easily happen. Okay. You can be vulnerable and the person show up in your life at the right time, and you just got on their bad wheel. Okay. And that's why it's like you went tumbling down from the time you slept with him or her. That's why everything went downhill with you. So Spirit, give me more confirmation about this energy. Woo, that was quick. Yeah, this person's married. So either you are the person that you were married to this man or this woman, how it go, reverse the roles, how they fit in your life. Somebody was married. Okay. You could have been a side person, however it go. I don't know. Y'all put it in place. Okay. But this person was definitely married. Okay. Yep. Death card twice, because you realize that you have options. Okay, that death card came out twice. Yeah, its Sun card came out twice. You were miserable, but you gained the strength and you finally left this person alone. Okay, I also feel like with this King of Swords in the reverse, this person was very mean. Okay, that's not the King of Swords, that's the Knight of Swords. Yeah, delayed. I feel like you really stopped letting this person come towards you. Yeah. This person may have told you a lot of, like I said before in the beginning, brainwashed you. Tell me more confirmation, Spirit, for Pisces. Confirmation for Pisces. Confirmation for Pisces. Yeah. This person, yeah. Yeah. This person took you down the hill. This person made you lose your self-esteem. They broke your self-esteem down. When you met this person, you were an empress. By the time you got deep into it, this person had broke down your self-esteem, your confidence. put you in hermit mode. Okay. A lot of argument, you could have been abused in this connection. But I feel like what happened was that you are very compassionate. You could be an empath, and that's what you could have picked up on. You could have slept with a narc, a devil energy, okay? Because you are an empath. That caring and compassion, you came into this person's life trying to save this person. You could have Virgo in your chart somewhere. Pisces, Virgo is your sister sign, okay? So some of you might have Virgo in your chart. You was trying to fix somebody when it wasn't your place to fix. You got on somebody karmic wheel without even realizing, because when you showed up in this person's life, you were an empress. This person broke you down to a empress in the reverse. And it's because you are an empath. You are very gullible. You pick up, and you pick up on other people's energy, and you carry other people's problems and burdens, and that's where you messed up at. I feel like you was the person that this person can come to and cry on and play on your empathy and your sympathy. Okay? This person would come over to you if you're married, however it goes, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. But they would tell you, oh, she did, play on your sympathy to get back with you. You stopped them. You stopped him or her. You stopped somebody. Tell me more, Spirit. A lot of conflict, a lot of arguing, a lot of drama that was going on with this person, you and this person. The Tower. Yep. Everything came crumbling down. You met someone, you started interacting with somebody that was either married, or you were married and this person was interacting with that person. And by them engaging with that other person, if you are the married man or the married woman, that whatever that person was going through, their karmic, they was on a bad karmic wheel. This person slept with somebody on a bad karmic wheel, and they brought that back to you, and everything started spiraling down. Okay? The Tower. Okay? Life fall apart. Your life fell apart when you met this person. And you could have been married to this person. Yeah, you married to this person. You thought this was the love of your life. You thought this is the stability. This is where you belong. And you got the Fool in the reverse. Boy, you say, what was I a fool? Yeah, because this person was wearing a mask. You could have been dealing with somebody that was already married, had already had somebody, and you was the other. You could have been, or you, however it go, reverse it. You could have been a side chick, side dude. But they were wearing a mask the whole time. Two of Swords out here. This was a very difficult choice for you to make. It was hard because this person had brainwashed you for so many years, but you wasn't happy. They go to Nine of Pentacles again. A lot of confirmation. You learned a lot of things came to the light. A lot of stuff came to the light. A lot of stuff came to the light about you and this person. About this person's life. Okay? And it started turning you off where you didn't want to have sex with this man or this woman anymore. 1717 on the clock. The Magician in the reverse. This person is very manipulating. This person knew how to get to you. Okay. You finally walked away. Some of you, yeah, did 10 of Wands and upright. You went through heavy burden. You burnt out, exhausted. This person really took you through that. Now, for some of you, you closed this cycle. The World card is here. You closed this cycle. Okay. You closed this cycle. This person was very controlling. Okay, you were dealing with a divine karmic. They were very controlling because you got the devil out here. They were very controlling. Their words was threatening. Okay, they used their power to overpower you. For some of you, not everybody. Okay, yeah, this person burnt you. You were stressed out. You were heavy burden, stressed out, anxiety, you name it. After this person, you end up, if you were, okay, this is what Spirit is telling me, Pisces. If you were dealing with somebody that was married, or somebody, or you were the person that this person cheated, he cheated or she cheated on you, whoever the other person was could have done some black magic. Okay, that's what Spirit just brought into my energy. Whoever this was, this other female, could have done black magic because she knew that he was messing with you, or you knew somebody did some black magic. Either was you, Pisces, or it was this other person that did black magic. Could have been on him, on her, to make everything fall apart, that he wouldn't be happy, that you would, everything that you would be, just everything. A lot of this person could have put black, this male or this female could have put black magic on you. See that? Black magic on you. You stayed depressed. You stayed with anxiety. You stayed stressed out. Okay? This was a hard cycle to close. Okay, very hard cycle to close, but some of you completed it. It was not easy. This was a hard cycle to close. Let me get confirmation here, because this person played with your compassion. You're a very compassionate person. Okay, you're very loving. You try your best to be understanding. This person, you end up meeting somebody that was on their karmic, on a on a bad day. That's what Spirit just said. On a bad day, you met somebody on a bad day. That bad day was you met somebody on a karmic wheel. Okay, on a karmic wheel. I feel like Spirit is also saying, Pisces, make sure you up your protection on yourself. Okay, up your protection. Make sure you cleansing your aura, because if this woman that he was cheating with, or however it goes, or this man, or however it goes, they could have put this on him. And now that you have closed this cycle, make sure that your energy, that you do a cord cutting and everything like that from this person's energy, and protect yourself for a while. You're gonna have to protect yourself. You got to keep that that protection, that cleansing on you for a while, because somebody did some type of ritual. Okay, allow yourself some time to heal. Okay, don't be in no hurry. Okay, to jump in nothing else. Okay, I feel like you're not. I feel like you are independent. Just work, just focus on your money, and self-love, self-care, taking care of yourself, doing a lot of healing, spiritual journey, focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Give is out here. Okay, I feel like you give too much. Okay, you give too much of yourself, and you gotta, some of you gonna have to do some shadow work. And I also feel as though that this person could have took some of y'all, not all of y'all, some of y'all into the dark night of the soul. This person could have sent you into the dark night. Some of you need to work on your shadow work, your mirror work. Okay, because you give too much of yourself. Okay, you could be a strong empath, very intuitive. Okay, you could have a strong discerning. You are definitely an empath, because you I seen that with the Queen of Cups. You gravitate to people's problems. You gravitate and feel sorry to people's problems, but you are very abundant. Okay, you're gonna be, you're very abundant, you're blessed, but you got to protect your energy. See, you soar. You soar. Okay, don't let anyone dim your light. I feel like this person dimmed your light in this connection, in this whatever this situation was. This person broke your self-esteem down, dimmed your light. This person, all the light that you had when you met this person, they took your light and carried it, and you took their light. It's like y'all swapped energies, and this person literally depleted you, Pisces. This person literally depleted you. You took on their burdens, and they took your light. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you have come out of this. You've been out of this for quite some time. Okay, for some of you, you're coming out of it now. Some of you, this ain't even happened yet. But I feel like you're beginning to get your energy back. You're beginning to feel like yourself finally after some years, because this person stole all your light. Okay, they dimmed you. I feel like, like this card say, you're being asked to stop dimming your light. This person dimmed your light. This person broke you down, and now you have to rebuild yourself back up. I'm positive thoughts and energy, my beautiful Pisces. In my readings, there are lessons, blessings, and confirmations. You just have to be vigilant, open-minded, and listen to the message. Sometimes people come into our life for intentions. And sometimes people come into our lives. We allow people in our life, we're not thinking, and we're vulnerable. Something you could have been going through at the time, and you were vulnerable and you wasn't thinking, and you end up getting on the karmic wheel of somebody else. You end up picking up somebody else's burdens, and y'all swapped energies. That's what happened here. You swapped energies. This person was, didn't respect you, didn't care, and they brought you down. And they closed your mouth. You didn't have, some of you didn't have, your words was not heard, and you definitely was not seen. But it's a lesson to be learned. That whoever you are, congratulations. I want you to put in a comment how long this been for you, that you closed this cycle on this person. I want you to put in there, and I want you to put whatever year it is and put release. That means that you completed that cycle. You can put the year and put completion. Okay. Because that is very important. Because I want you to remind yourself when you're writing that into the comment that that is important, that you finally got out of that and you finally are learning to build yourself back up. I love you guys, but healing is so necessary. Until next time.